Hey there guys and gals, this is Barbie Figueroa with RiseMarketingandDesign.com, and thank you so much for watching my video. So in today's video I am going to show you how to make an absolutely gorgeous, simple, branded webinar funnel using the Builderall Responsive Builder templates. Okay, now in this example I'm going to show you a jewelry one, just in case you happen to be in network marketing, or maybe you have a jewelry business, maybe you sell on Etsy, and you want to do like a presentation where people can check out what you have to offer, or you want people to join your team, whatever the case may be that you would be using a webinar for. I want to show you how to, use some simple steps and use what Builderall already has available to you, so you can create a beautiful branded webinar funnel for your next presentation. So if you want to see how to do that inside the Builderall Responsive Builder, then keep on watching. Guys and gals, well, thank you so much for watching my video. Again, this is Barbie Figueroa with RiseMarketingandDesign.com. Please take a moment to just like this video and subscribe to my channel. I would truly appreciate that. So what are we going to create today? We're going to create a beautiful webinar funnel just like you see here. Okay, now I created this in the Builderall Webinar Builder, okay, and this is a full-on funnel. And so when you sign up for Builderall, which you can do at any time, you can actually start a 7-day free trial if you'd like by clicking on the links inside of my description box. I'll have some links there below. You'll have templates available to you, okay? And there's times where you want to do presentations instead of doing like home meetings and hotel meetings. You can just record a presentation, stick it in a webinar funnel, drive some traffic. Like, let's say if you're already promoting on Facebook, you might as well build a list of people, right? Collect emails so that if they don't buy this time, they buy the next time. Or once they're on your email list, guess what? You can send them offers, you can send them promotions, because you already are building an email list. So, basically, even if they don't buy now, you can still continue to market to them now and in the future. This is why you want to start building your list and start using funnels so that you can start creating an email list of potential customers. And guess what? If they never want to buy your jewelry, they might want to buy something else from you in the future. Maybe you're going to be selling some different accessories, or maybe you're going to sell purses, or maybe you're going to sell sunglasses, whatever it is. Once you start building a list, you can sell whatever you want later on. The thing is to get people on your list, okay? So anyway, I have a full-on training that goes deeper into that, which I will be sharing with you soon, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Or you might want to look in the description box below, and I have a little mini Funnel Academy course that teaches you the concepts of how you can use this to grow and scale your business. Okay, so with that being said, let's go inside the Builderall back office so you can see how to create this for your own business. So once you activate your account, you're going to go ahead and you are going to log into your back office. What you want to do is you want to go into the builder section, and you want to go into the drag and drop responsive builder. This is basically my favorite builder inside of Builderall, and they're in the process of developing even more templates that we can enjoy. So let me go ahead and so you can check it out. I already have a bunch of funnels here that I've built. Okay, I built the jewelry funnel already. I built an essential oils funnel, which if you're interested in essential oils, or if you are with a network marketing company that sells essential oils, stay tuned for a video on that. And I've got some other goodies in here that I am working on as well. Let's go ahead, and what we want to do is we want to create a new responsive site. And what I'm going to do is basically duplicate this jewelry funnel, but since it's already done, I want to show you what it looks like if you did this from scratch. Okay, now remember, this is a video tutorial for more of a beginner. We're not going to do a lot of editing or adding or deleting anything. We are going to work with the template that we already have. Builderall gives you the ability to customize and create anything you want from scratch. but we're going to use what we already have. So let me go ahead and click on New Responsive Site. Okay, this is a new template. They have been adding a new template. This is a really pretty template. You should check this out. This is for a membership, especially if you are a coach or if you are a an individual that you're building your own personal brand. This is a really cool funnel for that. All right. So anyway, before I go ahead and get lost, let me go ahead and go to the webinar funnel. Okay. So we're going to find our way into the webinar funnel. Okay, and you're going to see that, it's just a plain looking thing right now. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to brand it. I want it to look like it's part of my own branding. Okay, because as you start to put yourself out there, you want people to identify you both visually and through your content and through your presentations. Okay, now I do have a course called Color Branding for Beginners. I've linked it down below in my description box that walks you through the process of creating a color brand for your own personal brand, and I also give you some tips on how to create social media images, ebook covers, things like that, so that you look all put together online. So I will link that right below this video. You can go ahead and check that out. Okay, so what we want to do is I'm going to go ahead and I want to make it look like this one. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do it from scratch, and I'm going to make it look just like this one. Okay, so let's go ahead and X out of here, and what we're going to do is we are going to select to edit this one. Okay, so here we go. I'm outside, so my internet's a little slow this morning, so I'm going to go ahead and, by the way, I recommend that you go through this tutorial, so it walks you through every single little thing of what Builderall does, okay, but I'm not going to go through that right now. You can do that on your own, okay? So as you see, this is what the template looks like out of the box, okay? Now, this is not all. This is an entire funnel, okay? So let's go ahead and see what else is in here. So we have a thank you page, so that when someone enters their name and email, we have an actual thank you page after they opt in. Okay. Oh, and by the way, we also have the email autoresponder, and I also have a playlist that teaches you how to create your list so that you can connect all of these things together. Okay. So I'll go ahead and in the description box I'll put like step 1, build your list. Step 2, create your webinar funnel. Step 3, customize it. That way that keeps you organized. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and now we're going to show you the coming soon, meaning the webinar will be live soon. And you can customize this however you want. I just want to go ahead and show you what is in here. Now this is the registration page after they register. This is a reminder. You can email them a reminder, and this will be the page to remind them about the webinar. Okay. And then this is the actual broadcast page. So this is where you would actually host your webinar. Okay. And I'm all about leverage. So, I mean, you can literally record a presentation, stick it in there, and then you can schedule your webinar to go live whenever it is that you want. Now, I've also done a video about the webinar platform, so I will link that below as well, so you can check all of that out. Okay? And then, of course, you got your disclaimer, your privacy policy, and your term of website. So you have a complete webinar funnel right here to, if you're going to do a presentation and you want to start promoting, you can totally do that with these templates. Okay? Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to get rid of this logo, okay, because I'm not going to need it. All right? And, that I'm going to basically leave it like that. Okay, oh, one more thing I want to get rid of is I want to get rid of the, this is a hamburger menu, and what this does is it appears on mobile, and it'll show you any pages that you have, but I don't want to do that because this is a funnel, so I'm going to get rid of that. Okay? All right, great. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and I want to start changing my colors. Alrighty, so let's go ahead to Edit Row. Okay, and I'm going to go Background Line. And you'll see that the color is blue, and I want to change that to black. Okay, so now that's changed. So I want to just click Save. Oh, and by the way, make sure to save your template. So I'm going to go Jewelry Funnel Sample 2. Okay. Okay, great. So now we save that. Okay, now let's see what we have here. Okay, actually it's the reverse. I want to go ahead and make that pink. Let me go ahead and make that pink because I want it to look exactly like what I already did. So let's go choose a pink, and I'm going to go to more colors, and I'm going to go ahead and select a cool pink. Okay, so let's do something like this, maybe a little brighter, and you know, as you're working with it, it'll show you what it looks like. Okay, which is really cool. And I like this color, so I want to save it. So it'll save it to your brand palette, okay, which is pretty cool. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and click save. I like to save, you know, when I do anything, that way I make sure that all my stuff is, you know, getting saved. Okay, so now the second thing I want to do is I want to, you know, kind of like brand this. I want it to look like pretty. I want to put like a picture back there. So I'm going to go ahead and choose background line. I'm going to change it into an image. Now I've already uploaded some images here, but you can go ahead and you can upload some images of your own. So I'm going to go ahead and choose this jewelry type of picture. It has like a little diamond there. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click save. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to open this up just a little bit so that you can see the actual diamond just a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and save. Okay, so now what we want to do is we've got text up here, so I want to go ahead and add this text. I'm just going to go ahead and copy it right from here so I don't waste any time trying to figure out my copywriting, which, by the way, if you do have any copywriting, if you need any copywriting help, we also have a built-in copywriting scriptware software inside of Builderall. It's a tremendous value for your money. So make sure to check that out once you activate your 7-day free trial. All right, so now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and I want to put text right in here. So I am going to go ahead and put this plus box, and I'm going to select text. Okay, and I'm just going to select, I think I'm going to start with this title medium, and I'm going to go ahead and drag this up here. Now it's a little bigger than what I want, but just give me a minute. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to copy this and see what happens when I just copy this text. Okay, so we're definitely going to have to do some editing, so I'm going to stretch this out. You see right here there's a little like a bubble thing. I'm going to go ahead and stretch that out so that it fits in here. Okay, and I know for a fact it's going to be a little too big, so I'm going to size this down. And I'm also going to change the font. So let's go ahead and size this down to about a 20. Okay, and I'm going to center this a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and I am going to change the font. Now you can also do it here by default. You can set all the fonts for your webinar, or you can do it here on the fly. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead, and there is a font that I really like. It's called, I'll know it when I see it. It starts with an M. Let's see. Muli. There we go. Muli Bold. I like that. I like that particular font. Alrighty, and while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and change it to white. And I'm going to make it just a little bit bigger. Okie dokie, that looks good. And I'm going to open up the bubble. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and I want to put the text from here. Okay, so let's go ahead and copy this, and we're going to go ahead and put it into here. And this is obviously black, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change this into white so I can see it. It's a little too big, so I know I'm going to have to size it down, but I'm going to go ahead and put it in here. Or I can just open this up a little bit, okay, because everything has to fit within this little green line, which is called a grid element, okay? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and save that. Okay, cool. So now it's coming together. Now it's looking like pretty, you know, it's looking attractive. So now what I want to do is I want to put a real pretty image back here. So I'm going to go edit row, and I am going to select the background line, and I have an image already that I selected, which is this one, which is really pretty, and I'm going to click save. Okay, now this is really coming together. That looks really nice. Now we're going to go ahead and change this out for an image that I already have in here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this one, confirm. Okay, and I am going to go ahead and I'm going to change the button here, and I want to change the color of the button. So we're going to go to style of the button, and the background color is here. Now remember, it's saving my palette as we go, so all you got to do is click on here and it'll change it to the color palette. So this is the hover, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a similar pink that will also, it's, you know, kind of in the same family, so that when I hover over it, it'll all look really nice. Okay? Okay, so now when I go like this, once we see it in the active view, you'll see that this will hover and the color will actually change. Alright, so let's see what else we got here. Now we've got to change this text right here. I'm going to go ahead and change this. And I'm going to, you know, size it down to about 18. Okay? Or maybe a little bit bigger. Alright? And then here, I'm going to go ahead and change this text. So this is a little bit about, you know, knowing some copywriting too. So you want to make sure that, you know, your webinar gets attention. So I'm going to go ahead and size this down. Okay? And this is like like sandwiched in here, so I'm going to open this little element grid just a little bit more so that this fits into here. Okay? Alright, so now I want to go ahead and discover how our team is growing like wildfire online. I'm just going to change that because when I copy and paste it, it gets really, really big. So discover, whoops, let me put my caps lock on. Discover, let me see what I put here. Discover how our team, okay, discover how our team is growing. What did I put? I forgot. Is growing like. Okay, discover how our team is growing like, and I'm just going to put wildfire online. And definitely this is not the best copy, but we're just going to put that in there. And then I want to make it all nice and branded and pretty. And like I said, remember, I have a course where I teach you how to, you know, color coordinate things and make things look nice. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to select a color that is very similar to the one that I've been using already. So I'm going to select something like that. Okay? Now it looks really put together. Okay? And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and color coordinate these by changing the color. And I'm just going to go ahead and make it kind of simple and go and put these pinks. Okay? Just so that, just for time's sake. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to edit the column, right click, edit the background column, change the color. We're going to, you know, put this like gradient, you know, so that it gradiates into a darker color. Actually, that was not right. Let me change this real quick. Let me change this to the darker color. There we go. And then here we're going to right click to the column and we're going to change it to this color. Okay? I would have changed the colors to a more fuchsia, but just for time's sake, I want to go ahead and walk through it. But you can go ahead and I teach you how to create a color palette, and you can grab your color palette from Canva, which is where I teach you where to do your color palette. So you can create a color palette in Canva and then just have your hex codes ready, and you can pop them right in here, okay? And then you can just go ahead and edit this text. Now the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I am going to change the color from here, and I'm going to make it black, okay, and then I'm going to change this one too, and I'm going to make it black as well, okay, and that's it. So now we have a beautiful page, okay. Now let's go ahead and preview this really quickly, and I'm going to show you something really cool that happened to all the other pages, okay. So let's go ahead and preview this. Yeah, I know I have to set up my email marketing. If you want to see how to set up your email marketing, I have that playlist below. So let's go ahead. So that's it. This is the preview. Okay, look how nice that looks. So you can, start building your email list and get people to register for your webinar. Okay? Okay, so now what I want to show you is when you go to the thank you page, you'll see that the header and the footer, it's already carrying over the branding, which is pretty cool. So there's really nothing you have to do on these other pages other than maybe spruce it up a little bit with your branding colors if you want to. You can just go ahead and pick a branding color here. See, and then make it look all nice and cohesive. All right. So we'll go ahead and change this picture here, and we'll change it to this one. So that's all you have to do. So once you create it, you're done. And the reason I'm showing you in real time is because if you just, use the templates that they already have here, you can create a webinar funnel really, really quickly. A basic webinar funnel, okay? So let's go ahead and go to coming soon, and you'll see the header and the footer is already done. Now, I will tell you, this has a this header, if you don't want it to say this and you change it, it will affect every single page. So just keep that in mind. If you want a different header on a different page, then you would need to select a new layout, okay? We're not going to go over that right now. We're just going to keep it simple right here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, and I'm just going to go ahead and just show you how you can just customize this and make this look nice, okay? And then again, you're going to change this. And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to change this really quickly again. So we're going to go ahead and edit the background column, and we're going to just go ahead and change the colors. Okay? Background column, change the color. Background column, right click it, change the color, and boom. Okay? And then you just go ahead and you change your text. Alright? And then the reminder page, this is also going to all have the same branding all across. Okay? You want to change this, put whatever text you want. I'm going through the process so you can see all the pages that you need to edit, but how simple it is once you do the first one. Okay? See how cool that is? Very simple. Okay, and then you can go ahead and put whatever you want here. And this could be a video reminding them, hey, I just want to send you a quick reminder that we're getting ready for the webinar. Make sure to invite your friends, blah, blah, blah. Okay? And then you're going to change the button just like I showed you before. We're going to go to Appearance. We're going to go to Color of Background. We're going to go to Color of Background. We're going to change this into this one. And we're going to change this one into this one. We're going to save. And then what's left is the broadcast. So this is where people will actually see the webinar. Okay? So you want to go ahead and just do your headline, and you want to maybe put this into a Join Now button. You could also delay the button. So this is what I would do. Let me give you an idea. You can pre-record your presentation. If you know it's an hour, okay, check this out. You can go ahead and you can put animation. Okay? And in the animation, you can put, let's see, you can put fade in. Okay? And then when the element should appear on the page, okay, it's going to say animation time counter. Okay, so you want it to come out 45 minutes into your presentation. So in 45 minutes, okay, this will appear. Okay, so that way at minute 45, if you are going for the close and hey, join our team, if you like what you saw, then this button will appear and you can get them to join you know, right from there, and the button won't appear until you are at that point of the webinar. Okay, so that's a really cool feature. If you have a pre-recorded webinar that you want to stick in here, you might want to do that. That way the buy now button or the join button appears towards the end of your presentation, which is super duper cool. Okay, and then finally the last things that we have here are the disclaimer, the privacy policy, and that. And I just want to show you really quickly that the header and footer are already there. Okay, and you don't really need to do anything else for that. So there you have it. We've basically built a beautiful branded opt-in webinar funnel that'll help you promote your next jewelry presentation or, you know, team presentation, what have you, and you can enter your name and email here and start collecting emails, start building your list and brand you and your team, and also have emails after the people have, you know, finish the webinar, and if they didn't buy anything or join, you still have their emails that you can send them well after they attended the webinar. Okay, so here's the deal. If you want to grab a copy of this, I can go ahead, I'm going to save it really quickly. Okay, and what I can do is Builderall gives us the ability to actually share funnels, and I've already built this. So if you want a copy of this funnel after you've tested the Builderall platform for your 7-day free trial and you activate into a business account, I will go ahead and I'll share this with you, and you can have it and you can put it right into your account and you don't have to do a thing. This is valued at over $300-400 if you were to get someone to design a funnel for you, but I've already got it done for you. So if you want a copy of this funnel, all you have to do is go through the 7-day free trial if you want, or you can sign up straight away for a business account. And once you sign up for a business account and you are active in my back office, I will go ahead and I will send this to you at no cost whatsoever, so you can start building your list and start promoting your jewelry company out there online. Okay, so that's basically it. If you like this video, please go ahead and like my video and make sure to subscribe to my channel. If you have any comments about the webinar funnel, go ahead and leave your comments in the comment section below. And also make sure to check out my Color Branding for Beginners course. I have that linked down below, and all of the other cool tutorials that will help you build anything you want inside of the Builderall platform. So this has been Barbie Figueroa with RiseMarketingAndDesign.com. Again, thank you so much for watching my video. Please go ahead and make sure you visit my website at www.risemarketinganddesign.com, and I will see you on another video. Bye!